Well, I may have shifted banks to Lloyds and my problems may be over, but I'm not going to give up on this story. Because what I've heard in the last 24 hours is now about charities, quite a lot of them being given a hard time. Well, David Soffer, founder and editor-in-chief of TechRound and friend of this programme. David, what is the latest debanking scandal?
So the latest is now that charities are being debanked. And we, on TechRound, we received a message from a charity who said that over 1,000 other charities depend on them. So therefore, thousands of people depending on them for hot meals this Christmas alone. Yeah. And they've seen around £1 million of donations having been blocked for a technicality at best and something unbeknownst to them at worst, which is really quite concerning because when you compare it to an individual like yourself even, being debanked, people have dependents. Charities have thousands of dependents and people who will go without hot meals, shelter, blankets.
And do we know why this is happening?
So, no, not really. Potentially a technicality that has been, if you like, blown out of all proportion.
And the finger's being pointed specifically here, not solely, but specifically to Allied Irish Bank, isn't it?
I believe so, but it's something that we keep getting repeatedly at TechRound is people contacting us from challenger banks, from high street banks. We've had recently the charity that I mentioned, but also investors. And when you think of the same kind of multiple, you think how many people rely on investors, numerous businesses that they would have invested in, but also employees of the business, the employees' dependents. So you're looking at a lot more people being affected by this than I think anyone would have even expected.
But we have a financial conduct authority to save us and to be our guardians in financial matters. Where are they?
Very good question. And actually, I would argue maybe a bit stronger, and I'd say in a time where I think people are, I don't want to say addicted to involvement by the state in their lives and people are really enjoying the hand of the state in their lives and calling for more, this is something that people should be calling for and saying this is what the regulator and the government should be involving themselves with over almost anything else.
I couldn't agree more. David, you keep us up to date with all those developments. Thanks for popping back in to the studio. I will not let this go.